Hi, I'm Saren.
And I'm Ray.
We're your Spider Baby hosts from To Know Her Is to Fear Her, a Spider-Woman podcast, as well as proud members of the collective.
You're listening to Capes and Lunatics. Gimme, gimme.
Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Lilith Hellfire, and you're listening to Capes and Lunatics Summer 69.
I'm here for Peter.
What's new, pussycat?
Whoa!
Whoa.
That's right, kids.
Or should I say, what's new, lizard cat?
It's kind of sort of our last week for Summer of 69 and Ultimate Spider Cast. We'll cheat a little next week. But this week, I am Phil. Joining me, as always, the queen of the 69. It is.
Whip it good, Lilith Hellfire. And that's how you do a flip roast.
And that's right. We're going to close out the year 1969 this week with Amazing Spider-Man 76 through 79.
Boy, what a time we had reading this book right here.
And like I said, next week will be unofficial because it'll be another sausage fest where we'll cover Spider-Man issue 69.
If I can wake up that early on a Sunday.
The fates converged, Lilith Hellfire. It just fell on this month.
It's like, don't drink on Saturday night and you'll be fine.
Don't go to sleep. Be like Ray. Ray, be late at night for Ray. All right, so yes, our last the 1969 issues here on Ultimate Spider-Cast. All right, let's jump in because we'll have things to say about this. So the first one, Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1. That's right, number 76 from September 1969. 969. The Lizard Lives. Writer, of course, Stan Lee. Penciler, John Buscema. Inker, Jim.
John.
I know, not Sal. John. Inker, Jim Mooney, and letterer Sam Rosen. And there's no editor on here, but I'm sure I bet my last cent it's Stan Lee.
What would ever give you that idea? 15 cents, bro. 15 cents.
Wait, who is this? Stanley Lieber? With the lizard on the... oh, God. Sounds like a night at Lil's house. With the lizard on the rampage.
Armadillos, rock out with your bloop out.
All the Beast can remember is its defeat at the hands of Spider-Man and vows to get revenge against the wall crawler.
Here come Martha and Billy.
I know. Meanwhile, Spidey helps the Connors find a safe hotel room to hide in and vows to Martha and Billy that he will find Kurt and change him back to human form. Yeah, it's like, how many other times have you done this, Artie? Never sticks.
The lizard is exhausting.
Man, he did drugs once, man, and it's come back every single time. He then returned...
Is it a metaphor for addiction, or is it a metaphor for hubris, or both? I'm not too sure.
I'd say both. He then returns home and returns to his guise of Peter Parker.
Isn't it made for Heaven's Waiting Room, a.k.a. Florida, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
He checks in on his Aunt May, who is resting in Florida, just like Lilith, and briefly runs into Harry, who is looking to shoot the breeze with his roommate.
Yeah, shoot the breeze in the bed.
Shooting something.
Twinkies or toaster strudels?
Whoa! I meant drugs, you pervert. But as usual, Pete is on his way out. Peter later visits the Stacy home and meets with Gwen.
So we're just rounding everybody I don't like. That's fine.
Oh my! Who asked Peter to share his secret with her because his disappearances have gone on far too long. Peter promises he'll tell her soon, but not yet.
He's like, it won't matter in the end. You're getting pushed off a bridge anyway.
I was gonna say I'll tell you when you're dangling off that bridge, but I don't know, man. We're getting another 50-some issues out of her.
I know.
Another 4 years? Oh my god. I promise he'll tell her, but not yet. Before going out on a date, they are interrupted by George Stacy and Joe. George Stacy and Joe Robertson.
Double cock block.
You're not Parker, you're not a swinger, are you?
It's like I haven't hung out with Doctor Strange in weeks, man.
Oh my.
Not down in the village living it up.
A bare-chested, interrupted by George Stacy and Joe Robertson, who have been talking about Spider-Man. George asked Peter to come back sometime soon and discuss what he knows about Spider-Man, having taken so many pictures of the wall crawler.
You know that book you wrote? Yeah. Suspicious.
Hasn't had the book yet, but you know what?
I know.
So do you think George Stacy knows right now, because on his, as he's dying, he's like, I know you're basically, I know you're Spider-Man. So
idiot not to put two and two together. Those pictures are terrible.
I think
no other photographer caught this, really, bro.
I think for the longest time, they had George Stacy and then he died, but I think they were kind of subtly hitting like the Gordon thing that like Joe Robertson knew.
Oh, Joe always knew. That's why he always gave him top dollar for those blurry ass pictures. Come on, be serious.
But the funniest was like during the Clone Saga when like Peter's in Jonah's office, Robbie's there, and they're all standing there. Then Ben Riley comes swinging through as Spider-Man, and like Joe just has like this shocked look on his face, and Peter's like, "What's wrong, Joe? Never seen me and my friend Spider-Man together before."
I love that scene. I love it. Gaslighting at its finest, bro.
Exactly. Never seen me with my friend in the costume is built just like me.
Some say we're twin cousins.
We look alike.
We look alike. We talk.
Oh my. The next morning, when Peter hears reports of a giant lizard on the radio, Lilith Hellfire knocks on the door. No. He goes out on the prowl as Spider-Man in hopes of capturing the lizard before anyone else does.
Well, we have those giant 8-inch African snails down here that they had to quarantine like a whole place for because they're like poisonous and they eat through like stucco and paint.
Lizards,
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like I live in Australia.
Marvel comic.
Drop bear.
Oh my! What are you saying? What are you saying about Florida?
We're the Australia of America.
What the F?
Oh my god!
Quite literally, we are the land down under here.
Hey-oh. Right. Sure enough.
That's not a panhandle. That's a dick.
Where do you live, on the taint?
Basically.
Hey-oh.
I live in the prostate, technically. It's like that little cove, little cluster up in there.
Oh, the on switch? Okay. Sure enough, Spider-Man finds the lizard. However, he is so determined to not hurt his friend, Kurt Connors, that the lizard manages to overpower the wall crawler and beat him close to submission.
He said, "Daddy crushed me."
Oh my. He's taking
He beat him into submission is all I'm saying.
He's beating him like he's Lilith Hellfire's boyfriend. Jeez.
Well, I don't know if it was consensual.
True. As the lizard dangles Spider-Man.
He's like, oh wait, no, I'm not Batman.
Oh, good for you.
I can't wait to see him fight Thor tomorrow.
Oh, good for you.
Oh my god, did you see that meme that's going around? They're like Christian Bale. What is it? What's it? Not when you don't believe in God.
Oh, atheist?
Yeah, they're like Christian Bale, and then him in Thor: The Dark World, atheist Bale.
Funny.
Okay.
Here comes Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
Just like random Johnny Storm is random.
The Human Torch arrives. Hey man, look, he showed up in an issue with Daredevil, man. He's always the guy who just butts in. The Human Torch arrives just in time to save Spider-Man and ruin his plan to lure the lizard down the side of the building. After bringing Spider-Man back to the rooftop, the Torch decides to fight the lizard on the wall crawler's behalf. Spider-Man seems powerless to stop what he thinks will be the destruction of the lizard, as well as its alter ego, Kurt Connors.
Wait. Can we just talk about, was comic books was Spider-Man villains so lacking that people were really rooting for the return of the lizard? Like, really? I don't think so.
I think Stan's like, oh, who have we done in a while? Because, because the lizard talks about his last encounter with Spider-Man, which was Spider-Man 45, so... It's been 30 issues.
I'd rather see the Shocker show up than the lizard. The lizard's annoying.
Oh my god!
Family issues.
Imagine that time, Lil. Issue 45 was the lizard. I'm pretty sure a Shocker was 46. So he went for lizard, Shocker. It's like here. It
was a welcome change. All I can say.
Seems like a regular rotation because what last episode didn't we do? We had Shocker, so it's like Stan is like a regular rotation. Oh my god. All the rogues were like...
Stan is a creature of, of routine.
No. All of Spider-Man's villains were like Venom back in the day. They're like, okay, it's my turn. Here's my ticket. Here's my ticket.
Honestly, I think it is kind of like clockwork at this point. Mm-hmm. Except for poor old Vulture. I'd rather have Vulture than the Lizard, to be honest.
Although they mess with the Vulture, too. You know, what was that? Blackie Drago? Yeah. Because they're like, he's too old. Man, that's the contest. Who's going to die first, Aunt May or the Vulture?
Well, Mephisto's her husband, and he don't want her down there.
I was going to say, we should have a betting poll, and it's like, see, the death doesn't have to stick, but let's see who dies first. All right.
Okay, theory. Aunt May is actually a horny Doombot. Or a Skrull.
She's killed enough husbands and stuff, yeah. And boyfriends.
I'm just saying. It was me. It wasn't Betty Brant. It's been Aunt May the whole time, bro.
Wait a minute. That's why she had to stop dating Willie Lumpkin, man. He knows Doombots.
Yeah, he knows too much.
Yeah. Nah, I still like the Betty theory.
I know. But wouldn't it be funny? And that's why she doesn't die.
Can you imagine?
He was worried about his parents being robots and clones. Aunt May you should be worried about.
Oh my god, they could be they could maybe just say your parents. Doom sends superior puss.
Superior puss. I'm just saying, I wouldn't doubt she had a thing with Captain America. I'm just saying at this point.
Who, Aunt May?
Yeah.
Hey man, you talk about Steve Rogers, man. He's effing his way through history.
He's been around the way.
He's effing his way through history. I know Charlie was like, oh, he's like asexual. I'm like, no, he's not.
I'm like, what Captain America you've been reading? Even I know that.
Peggy Carter.
The poo time.
Peggy Carter, Sharon Carter, Bernie Rosenthal, Diamondback. It's like...
Bucky.
Oh!
They were in that foxhole together way too long.
Oh my god, in the early 2000s, he had a girlfriend named Connie Ferrari.
Oh yeah, I do quite remember that.
Huh, Ferrari. Vroom vroom.
You know Ferrari's Italian for redhead.
Really?
Yes, it is. Because I guess their piston engines are red, they make it red, so yeah.
Alright, should we get to the next issue?
Let's.
Alright.
This was a poop show of everybody I hate.
Amazing Spider-Man number 77, October 1969. It's
October!
It's up to 15 cents now.
Yeah, no, it used to be 12. Inflation's a bitch.
3 cents? Oh my god. I wish we lived in the era where it only went up 3 cents.
Ours goes up like $2.
I know.
Hold the line at $2.99. My ass.
Whoa. Alright, in the blaze of battle.
Johnny, go home.
And
it's 20 pages.
The blaze of battle. Hey man, stand out and sell them ads, kid.
True. Oh my god, so many ads.
Hey man, DC's not putting out 12 issues a month in 1969. 12 issues a year. Marvel is, okay?
One thing Stan's gonna do, he's gonna make his money.
Oh yeah, man, he's the king.
We need the money, gimme. If he has to blow somebody out of jail with dynamite, he's gonna do it.
Hey man. Say what you will about Stan, man. A lot of these characters might not have survived to the modern day if it wasn't for Stan and his business savvy.
Oh, he did drag them kicking and screaming. Let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. All right. But speaking of writers, Stan Lee, penciler, John Buscema, inker, Jim Mooney, Sam Rosenletterer.
Yep, and editor Stan Lee.
Stan Lee, there he is. Taking credit for this one, Lil.
Good old Jim Mooney. Always there when you need him.
Oh, God. The Human Torch has gotten in the middle of Spider-Man's fight with the Lizard and is bent on destroying the creature. Unaware that Spider-Man wants to avoid such a conclusion. Tries as the Torch might to try and stop the Lizard, Spider-Man stops him from causing the Lizard any harm. Meanwhile, Billy Connors, having heard of the Torch's inclusion in the battle, goes after the fight to try and talk the Human Torch into not hurting his father.
Okay, hear me out. Billy Connors, Normie Osborn, best friends. They're hanging out and a tragedy occurs. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Ooh, burn. I mean, the Billy we have in the modern day is already a clone. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll allow.
No big loss there.
I mean, I'll allow it because then it's like you don't have to worry about these aging process they go through. They go up,
like,
down.
Franklin, you've done enough shenanigans. Can you please just those guys out of existence, please?
Oh, my.
Can you Thanos snap them, please?
Franklin Richards is such a BA.
But isn't 1969? Doesn't the Torch seem like a
Multiverse of Madness 2? Franklin grows up and hunts down the Scarlet Witch in that universe.
Oh my!
Oh, I heard you didn't like mutants. Well, guess what? I don't like you.
Nice. But the Torch seems a little bloodthirsty here. It's 1969.
I know. I'm like, where did this come from? Was he out like doing a little sugar booger? He's a little aggressive. He's
Or-
like out to have a good time, man. He's not.
Or this era, is it just like, oh hey, he doesn't know it's a transformed human. He's just like, oh, it's some monster. Oh, I can kill a monster, you know.
Clearly, a two-legged lizard is, a human. Clearly.
What's better than
Johnny's an idiot.
what's better than a two-legged lizard? Two-legged lizard with Lilith, a three-legged one, right?
Dang straight. Don't you judge me. Don't judge me.
Their fight takes them to the waterfront, where the lizard is.
As you do, you're either on a bridge, on the water, or on top of a building. Those are your three locations.
Yeah, great choice. Not like a lizard might get stronger in the water. Lizard is knocked into the water and is knocked out from the excessive heat of the Torch's flames, and Spider-Man struggles with the lizard underwater.
A dehydrating powder, though?
I know.
Really? What is this, a bat utility belt? Is this shark
Hold-
repellent? Bat shark repellent?
Hold on. Here's a great line. When Spider-Man pulls the lizard out of the water, he finally
It's
convinces...
very moist.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh God.
That's what changes them back into the lizard. A dehydrate? Like, stop.
This time.
Stan, go do some damn research. Get yourself a Chichester file, please.
Good and wet.
Oh my God. Well, usually, if nothing else, it was a change of pace, because usually most stories I've read, it's like, oh, Peter has to mix up an antidote and like get it down his throat somehow.
It
It's
only
so
works for like one
salty.
day.
What?
The antidote naturally works for a day.
Exactly.
It's so salty.
That ain't my business.
But Spider-Man finally convinces the Torch to buzz off by pretending that he has spider sonic hearing, and picked up a distress signal from the Fantastic Four, prompting the Torch to leave to help out his teammates.
Dang. Like, it's bad when even Spider-Man don't want you around, bro.
It's pretty bad when oh my God, if this was modern day, Johnny would have flew off, Peter would have been like, dumbass.
Exactly. Give him the old Peter David.
Because he's like, yes. Because he's like, you don't know what my powers are.
Nobody does, actually. They
Should
think
it-
you just like to dress up in that. Like, come on, his costume's red and blue.
But it's Johnny. It's like every other like person. It's just like would have been like, wait, spiders don't have sonic hearing. And again, Peter didn't have to pick a spider motif. You know, he made those web shooters. All he does is like stick the walls and have like super strength and stuff. He could have put on any costume.
He likes spiders. He's a creep.
I guess.
But I'm like, red and blue, it doesn't even make sense, bro. Trying to be Superman? Trying to be Superman.
I guess maybe they were trying to make him look heroic.
Starts with an S, red and blue. Just saying.
I swear in Amazing Spider-Man 3, isn't there a typo where Ock calls him Superman?
Well, it wouldn't be the first time we got a typo with the wrong name, now is it?
Excelsior!
Excelsior!
Spider-Man then carries the lizard to what he thinks is a safe place and begins looking for something that will change the lizard back to Kurt Connors when Billy arrives on the scene. The lizard breaks free and threatens the boy. Spider-Man, yes, uses a dehydrating powder on the lizard, causing the creature to change back into Connors. With the lizard once more defeated, Connors is reunited with his family, who once more thanks Spider-Man for helping them. Afterwards, Spider-Man returns to the city, where he wonders what will happen when the Torch realizes he's been tricked.
Bro, can I be honest? If I was Martha, I'd just get a divorce. I would not be dealing with this. Goodbye.
If nothing else, can't you be like, oh, hey, you're going to put our son in danger? Oh, did you catch? That's right. Did you catch the typo in this issue?
No, I don't think it did.
After Connors changes back, he calls Billy Bobby.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Classic Stan.
they're even saying here, you know, it's like back in the day when you know, Stan Lee had you know, mistakenly calls Bruce Banner Bob Banner.
Yeah. Bob? Who's Bob?
But then someone came up with the retcon. His full name is Robert Bruce Banner.
Boo. Oh man, don't you miss those days when they do a typo and they make a whole continuity freaking correction?
I mean, look what Peter David gave us with the Gray Hulk, and that was all just, oh hey, they colored him gray in the first issue, but the printing process wasn't the best. So yeah, they changed him to green by the next issue. Peter David came up with a reason. It's like, hey, there's another Hulk. Yeah, but Peter David's done stuff like that before with like the typos and stuff.
It's fun.
Now, modern comics, they're just like, ignore it. I effed up. Just ignore it.
But yeah, seriously, like, if I was Martha, I'd be gone.
Mm-hmm. I know. But again, it's 1969, and they're just like, oh no, women can't leave their husbands in these comics.
Even if he's a villain.
Exactly. Doom was extra horny in the 60s. He tricked some woman into marrying him. She ain't going no. That's why he's going hard for
patriarchy.
That's why he was going hard for Sue. Hail. When she turned him down, he's like, hey, Storm.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do with that.
No.
Neither did Namor, did he?
All right, so should we get to the next one?
Oh, yeah. Prowler's back, baby.
Back? I believe this is his first appearance. Amazing Spider-Man number 78, kids, from November 1969. The night.
Oh, thanks to John Romita Jr. for suggesting the Prowler.
Oh my!
He was like 13, right?
Maybe. See, he wasn't old enough to be in the business, so yeah. I did not know that. I did not know that.
Oh, his dad did that for him. That's so cool.
Oh yeah. The Night of the Prowler. Writer Stanley. Oh, John Buscema still here. Yeah, everyone's still here.
Yeah, it's the same ragtag team.
Alright, so Night of the Prowler, swinging through the city.
Whipping his way downtown. Whipping fast, and he's thinking about Gwen.
Spider-Man is lost in thought, thinking over the past couple of days. When he stops to call Gwen, he's hassled by a man who wishes to use the phone booth that he's using. Jeez. I love how the guy can't see him, but it is.
It's a bird, it's a plane. Oh no, that's a big old spider. Never mind.
When the man realizes that Spider-Man is using the booth, he runs off scared. Alas, it's for naught, because when Peter asks Gwen to meet with him, she tells him she's busy.
She's washing her hair. Get lost.
She takes that headband out once a year to wash her hair.
I just felt like Gwen Stacy had a closet full of headbands, bro. It was just a new one every day, bro.
The minute she fell off that bridge, she wasn't wearing that
headband. Sales went down.
She wasn't wearing headband. She wasn't wearing that headband for protection. It was wearing her for protection.
I know whoever sold her the headbands was sad. They were like, probably like her special friend in the obituary or something.
My best customer. She says she's busy. Pete, completely unaware that she has Flash Thompson over for a visit.
He's always after Peter's leftovers, bro. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
He's sketch, man.
I think Flash knows Peter is Spider-Man, and he's got a thing for Pete and Spider-Man, so he goes after Peter's leftovers. I'm just saying.
Or he's in love with Peter.
Exactly. He's gonna have to stand in line behind Eddie Brock, though.
Hey-oh! Eat his brain, indeed. Web slinging back to the apartment he shares with Harry Osborn. Peter has to wait outside while he waits for Harry to get off the phone with Mary Jane and retires for the night before re-entering his apartment.
Listen, the only thing Harry and Mary Jane have in common at this time is they both love Sugar Booger. Hashtag fight me.
Well, yeah, it's Lilith,
I mean, she likes to party. He's a rich guy that likes to party. That's the only two things they got in common.
Lilith, it's 1969.
Everyone loves cocaine.
Yeah, they like the hard stuff. This is not a moment.
We know Mary Jane likes the hard.
She's a redhead. She can't feel pain. So yeah, I'm just saying.
That's Outlaw Hellfire.
It's a scientific fact. These hands are ready to eat for everyone.
That's right. But yes, we all know Mary Jane likes the hard stuff. Peter tries to study, but finds that he cannot get Gwen off the brain. Well, we know how to... never mind. And decides to go...
Too easy.
Clean that web shooter, kid. Decides to go and see her anyway, coming up with an excuse for his visit. However, along the way, he spies Gwen with Flash Thompson when he walks past the Coffee Pot Cafe. Unaware that she's seeking advice about Peter and his secret, Peter assumes that the two of them have become an item and storms off. When two tough guys try to give him trouble, he unconsciously brushes them off with his spider strength before he realizes that what he's done and rushes home.
Hobie Brown! Not that Hobie Brown, the other Hobie Brown.
Backhands him into the wall. Meanwhile...
Pete's got some anger issues, for sure.
Again, he could have solved a lot. Cleaning that web shooter, he could have saved himself a lot of pain and suffering. Got in a good night's sleep.
That's true for a lot of people.
Exhibit A, divine right, kid. Meanwhile, Hobie Brown, a young African-American inventor who has to work as a window cleaner to support himself and his girlfriend, is cleaning the Daily Bugle building. However, J. Jonah Jameson, here we go, comes and asks him why he's been daydreaming at one window for so long.
Here comes this racist jackhole.
Hobie's racist boss enters this room, and the trio get into an argument about Hobie's job. Jameson siding with Hobie. Eventually, Hobie gets his fill and quits. Finally fed up with his constant struggles to make ends meet when he has such a brilliant mind, Hobie converts...
Poor Stan, he tried.
Converts specially made talons and fluid shooters, which he created for his window cleaning job, and the instruments for...
Hobie Brown greater than Gus Gorman. You can suck it, Charlie.
Yes. The instruments of crime, and makes a costume. Thus, the Prowler is born. Yes, his fluid shooters, kids.
He ain't just robbing a bank, okay?
His fluid shooter. As Peter...
I don't even want to know.
As Peter unsuccessfully tries to get a loan from J. Jonah Jameson, just cue the scene from that one movie. The Prowler attacks the Bugle building in order to score some publicity.
That Prowler's a menace!
I'm surprised Jameson wasn't like, it's Spider-Man in disguise. When Peter's spider sense warns him of the Prowler's presence, he decides that he doesn't have time to change into Spider-Man and goes to find out what's going on. He finds the Prowler in the process of stealing the payroll bag from one of the officers. Hit him right in the face with that sack.
Sack of money? That's the only sack I want to be hit in the face with.
You need the money, gimme.
We know.
He hit him right in the face with that sack.
Chris Evans, but...
Whoa!
Sadly, he's in a relationship with Lizzo, and I have to respect that.
True.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
No matter how bad I want it to be my business.
Chris Evans can get it all day, every day.
That's an awfully big rod he's got there.
It's fine having a sausage fest.
Am I supposed to get my medicine soon?
Or Chris Evans
In
medicine.
this case, my prescription is my pillow and my sheets.
No, she needs a home delivery of some penicillin from Chris Evans.
Chris Evans can get it all day, every day.
He's a Boston boy. I hate Boston.
From Boston.
He literally couldn't survive in Florida.
Oh my!
Boston boys are not built for Florida. They're not.
Lilith would chew him up and spit him out and enjoy every second of it.
That's an awfully big rod he's got there.
He's making sweet, sweet love
to the timeline.
Oh, we're calling him the timeline now? Okay, Peter tries to stop the Prowler, but Jameson suddenly enters the room to see what all the commotion is. Peter is now in a dilemma because any feat of strength could possibly tip Jameson off to his secret identity.
I mean, not unless you're shooting spider webs out your butt.
I know. Looking at the notes, yeah, just the John Romita thing you said, and then, yeah. In the beginning, he's like, man, it's been a rough couple days between that damn tablet, the damn lizard.
Yeah, he be having a long, strange, trippy days for sure.
When Silvermane literally Benjamin buttoned out of existence.
That's one way to leave an impression.
But somehow he'll be back, kids. But that's Daredevil's problem.
55 issues at this point?
It's Daredevil's problem, I think, when he comes back.
Countdown!
Somehow he becomes a cyborg at some point. Who knows?
Who hasn't been a cyborg, honestly?
True.
a man spider. You know, it's just always something.
Who hasn't been transformed into something?
You too, Philip. You too.
Hey-oh. All right, so. Oh, anything I've transformed into is your fault. This
Funko Pop addict.
this petty podcasting hype machine. I didn't even know any penis jokes until I met Lilith Hellfire.
That's about right.
I can't even say that with a straight face. All right, let's get to this last one. Amazing Spider-Man number 79.
79.
Again, December 1969. This is how we're ending our year, kids.
We're going out with a bang.
To Prowl, no more. Same team.
This is only your second issue. You can't pull that until at least issue 17.
I was going to say, To
That's
Prowl.
a Spider-Man joke.
To Prowl, no more this year. December. I said what I said. When struggling with the Prowler, Peter Parker has to curb any feats of strength when J. Jonah Jameson bursts in the room. Peter allows the Prowler to toss him out a window and uses his spider powers to avoid falling to his death. The Prowler, only wanting to steal the Bugle payroll, is mortified that he will be labeled a murderer.
Murderer.
There's been a murder at the Bugle. Yes, somewhere he'll be labeled a murderer, tries to escape, and comes face to face with Spider-Man. After a battle in which Spider-Man has the advantage, the Prowler manages to get away when he blasts Spider-Man.
With some gas. That's what I would do.
Oh my. Blast him in the face, please.
That's my superpower.
Oh my god, he gave him a Dutch oven.
Not in the face.
Spidey then changes back to Peter Parker and returns to the inside of the Bugle building.
No. Jameson's like, yeah, cool, whatever. You got any pictures, kid?
Yeah, you were falling. You didn't snap any pictures while you were falling to your death.
Unprofessional.
Should have had it around your neck, kid. Jonah and Joe Robertson that he was saved by Spider-Man. I saw that coming. Jameson is only interested in possible pictures Peter could have taken of Spider-Man fighting the Prowler, but Robertson, seeing that Peter is exhausted, sends the young man home.
Same.
As Peter sleeps, his mind reels over his life, while the Prowler returns home and changes back into his civilian identity. Hobie vows to make it rich as the Prowler so he can live a life of luxury with his girlfriend, Mindy.
It's always a girl named Mindy, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Or Mandy.
Carry me, you save me, oh man.
But I sent you away.
See, and that's why I like him, because that song's about a dog.
Ayo. And vows that if Spider-Man gets in his way, he will defeat him.
I mean, if anybody had the chance to beat Spider-Man, they're on the same level.
I don't know, man. It's his first day on the job, man.
He's ambitious. I like it. Picasso.
The next day, while Peter is on the campus of ESU, he is confronted by Gwen, who is upset.
He's like, go be with your little new boyfriend, Flash Thompson.
Exactly. Who is upset with him ignoring her. He confronts her with the fact that he saw her out with Flash Thompson the night before, and leaves before she has a chance to explain. Yeah, do your part for the war effort. Yeah. Later that night, as a brooding Peter Parker, what else is new, watches the news, he sees a report about the Prowler striking again and decides to deal with this new menace once and for all. This time...
Oh, he's got a gas mask.
Preparing himself with a gas filter against the Prowler's gas launcher. Spider-Man also makes a brief stop at a pharmacy. He's
like, I will never be caught slacking again, bro.
To get film for his camera. He then spots the Prowler robbing the Smith Brothers jewelry shop. Setting up his camera, Spider-Man battles the Prowler. This time, the Prowler's gas does not affect the web slinger, and he easily defeats the Prowler. When he unmasks him and realizes that he is a young man the same age as him, Spidey has no heart to turn the disenfranchised Hobie over to the authorities.
And that's how he started his punk band, kids.
No. Spider-Man decides that since Hobie never stole anything or hurt, not for lack of trying, or hurt anyone, to let him go if he goes on the straight and narrow and takes good care of his girlfriend.
I'd be like, you first. I heard your heart breaking all over the city.
You literally pounded your sexual frustration into my face. Happy that he is not going to jail, Hobie promises just that, and Spider-Man departs.
Did Junior ever work on a Prowler?
What?
When he was doing Spider-Man?
Wait, who?
Did he ever do Prowler?
Who?
Romita Jr.
I'm thinking he
You
comes.
think he would come back to it? I just can't remember.
I'm trying to remember. Isn't there a story where like he asks Hobie to stand in for him when people are like getting suspicious about his identity?
Yeah.
I think that's Romita era. Oh yes,
I can't
but
remember. Is it?
I think so. I think it's coming up because doesn't he get a cold or something that says I'm Spider-Man? He's all hopped up on Sudafed or something. I'm
He
Spider-Man.
pulled a Flash getting drunk.
Exactly. I'm the Flash. Chicken wings all over his face. Of course.
And that's why we miss Carlos.
True. And again, I mean, obviously, but this was the last issue of the 60s, so. Because December 1969, kids.
The times, they are changing, as the kids would say back then.
So yes, we close out the first, well, not a full decade of Spider-Man, but the first decade of Spider-Man.
It only goes up from here, honestly.
With gas attack.
And then it goes down for a little bit, but then we come right back up.
It goes up from here unless you're Gwen.
Well, it goes up for me because of Gwen.
Hey-oh!
I couldn't imagine her as the actual like main love interest in 2022. I just literally could not imagine it.
I know. Can you imagine?
50, 60 years of her nagging? Are you out of your mind? I would have been done with that Spider-Man book immediately.
Yeah, but would she have like sobered up and grew up like if it had been Mary Jane going over that bridge?
I don't think so. I just don't. I don't think they had any interest in. I think that's why they got rid of Gwen. They had no interest in growing her as a character, especially after they killed her dad and stuff. So.
Yeah. Well, especially when Stan left, I think Jerry Conway was like this character's,
He's like, not for me. Let's make it shocking.
And again, like Jerry Conway told us, friend of the show,
He
Jerry.
literally solidified her, though.
Oh, yeah.
He solidified that character in comic book history, and she'll always have her fans, and she'll always have her detractors.
But as friend of the show, Jerry Conway said,
This is Jerry Conway, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
they didn't think the comics were going to last this long, so it's like, yeah, we'll kill Gwen.
Can you imagine? Like, you just do whatever because you don't think it matters, and then, like, 80 years later, it's like, yeah, people still making that joke. The guy that killed Gwen Stacy.
And again, how old was Conway at this when he did that? Like
kid,
18 or 19? He was like, yeah, I'm throwing her off the bridge. F you.
What a risky little rebel he was.
Hey, man.
It paid off, like I said.
I mean, look, it's like, hey, no one's safe, kids. If your name ain't on the front of the book.
Except for then she goes on to be pretty much the only, everybody else is safe. Aunt May, the 1,000-year-old aunt, still safe.
I know, but at least it built some suspense for a while. Because it's like, oh, hey, you didn't think we were going to kill Gwen? We killed Gwen. We killed his girlfriend.
They'll kill Peter before they kill Aunt May, bro. And have.
Just ship her off to Florida again. Come on.
But yeah, let her and Anna Watson go live their best Golden Girl life. I'm just...
Oh, my God.
Oh, make that the spinoff comic.
We need 2 more old ladies, man. We could have yeah.
Al?
Blind Owl, yes. And we need a 4th. Oh, my God. A Golden Girl style comic. Yeah.
Who could we get? Oh, we could get Captain Carter.
Although she's kind of de-aged. I don't know.
Boo! Bring back old Captain.
I'm sure it'll come to me after when we're done. But, oh my God. Who's blind?
Yeah, that should tell you something. We don't have a lot of old people in common. Ages.
Oh my God. You could have a storyline where like some old man mixes up, which one's Aunt May, which one's Blind Owl.
It's like, yeah, I heard that happened to Captain America once.
Hey-oh!
If you know, you know.
Oh my God. All right. Hey, did you read any new Spider books this week?
I did. I read Amazing, and I read Carnage.
Yes,
That
that's
was
what
it, right?
Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah.
I'm like, I hope I didn't forget another one because those are only 2 I had.
So I'm sure.
Can we do Carnage first? Because I actually liked Carnage this week.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like
Carnage.
I said, I like the gore, the violent. Like, he gets it. This is what
Yeah.
I come to Carnage for.
I mean, I don't know if I'm here for like Asgardian jazz, but it's like, yeah. I mean, the violence is here, but I don't know. Are we getting?
I'm just in it for the bloody imagery. Like, the story is whatever. It's
Yeah.
Carnage, really. What's the story actually going to be?
But again, are we getting too cosmic like we were getting over in Venom?
Like I said, like, Carnage thrives on his symbiote. We don't really care about the host when it comes to Carnage, so he can go anywhere and everywhere.
True.
And like nobody really cares. But I don't want to see Eddie Brock in space. Like, let's be real. I don't even want to see him with the sun. Like, I thought it would be cool, but now I'm just kind of sick of it.
And what the hell? We brought Annie Parker in at the end.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
You know, the kids that Peter and Mary Jane thought her from Renew Your Vows.
Exactly. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but I'll stick around to find out. At least 2 more issues.
Are they at the crossroads of the multiverse?
Aren't they always?
First, I'm at first and first. How can one street intersect itself? I must be at the nexus of the universe.
You know how to use a mop?
Yeah. These seats are comfy.
Tax purposes. Like one of my favorite episodes ever.
Check your contract. What was anything about the contract about my using my car as a whorehouse?
No, you gotta read the fine print.
Oh my god, George and the Toupee was on today. When Elaine throws it out the window.
Oh,
I don't like this thing!
She didn't let him be great. Just imagine if he would. I know Jason Alexander was bummed as hell. But he got a free toupee and can't even wear it.
Oh my god.
Gorgeous George. Speaking of gorgeous.
Hey-o.
Let's get to Amazing.
Amazing number 5.
We're just waiting on issue 7 to drop at this point. Like,
No. Issue 6, Lilith, because this is issue 5 is $8.99.
oh yeah.
So yes, next issue will be 900.
Stupid
kids.
legacy freaking numbering.
So you know it's gonna be extra expensive next time, kids.
I mean, but shout out to them doing. I wonder, is Ray liking this Tombstone portrayal?
Yes.
I feel like they're just making it kind of like a drag down, punch him, and not really giving them a lot of depth. Like the first couple times it was, but now it's just like, yeah, let's just. And they fight for 3 issues, kind of thing.
He was behind when I talked to him last. I know when we did the last Sausage Fest, I believe he was on issue 3, but he liked it. Yeah, he liked like the origin and stuff.
Yeah, the origin was cool, but now it's just kind of like, and they fight for 3 issues until we can find 900.
Haha, I tricked you. Haha.
Exactly. But no, I still like it. It's just get it over with already.
Hey-o.
Just shut up and kiss.
Oh my. No, I'm trying to find a price on this on next issue.
$9.99.
I would bet. Yeah, I would bet money.
Like it's weird how like so off like it's completely different than what came before it.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the whole tonal shift. And sometimes some issues I like it, and other times I'm like, man, you know. But this one I really liked. It's because like the art is super detailed, and I like the construction of the panels. It makes the pacing and the flow just really great. But like the story is just like, I don't know, because we're obviously spinning our wheel.
Oh my god, but issue 900, Lilith. Someone from Peter's past creates the sinister adaptoid.
I wonder who it could be.
Is it Norman?
Duh. And that's going to be the last page, mark my words. We all know. Because they ruined it for issue 7. Like, why would you do that? Why would you hype that up like that?
I know.
You don't need to. You literally have a Romita Jr. on the art. Like, you don't need to hype this book.
Exactly. So what did you think of Felicia's appearance here?
It's a little sad.
I know. She's like, I know your heart's broken. She's like, maybe I'll let you chase me one day.
I like when she shows up.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they're actually really trying to work on that, like, connected Spider-Verse outside of, like, Miles and Gwen. Like the actual, like, core Spider-Cast.
Do you think they're getting the message that people want, like, a Felicia book again? Because, you know, we are getting Iron Cat.
I mean, as much as I love Iron Cat, y'all know I like that book, but I want just regular Felicia.
Yeah, me too. But even if you can't give us a monthly Marvel, how about just, like, you know, do like you did with Venom in the 90s. Just do miniseries after miniseries.
But also, I kind of only want Jeb to do
yeah, I only have Jeb write it, but it's, yeah.
So it's like, whenever he has time to plop out 3, 5, 6 issues.
Yeah, do 5, take a couple months off, do another 5, take a couple months off. Do like...
I think if we just put that on the internet, and if he likes it, maybe they'll get the hint.
Do like 2 5-issue series a year for Felicia.
If he even has time for that.
I know.
He's literally freaking
holding
up Marvel on his back at this point.
Moon Knight, Strange.
Strange is so good. I'm so glad you recommend it.
Oh, yeah. Clea ain't taking no crap.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's amazing.
Oh, man.
I don't like Stephen Strange, but Clea is... Chef's kiss.
She should have made our list somewhere for 269. Charlie and his
I know.
Charlie and his bare-chested Stephen Strange. Clea, come on.
I figured somebody else would bring it up.
I know.
I tried to keep my list pretty even, and plus I had to, do some dudes.
I did some editing on my list because I was like, man, I only get 10.
And Dazzler was my honorable mention, but it should have been Clea.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm scared for 900.
Yes.
It feels like it's just a cash grab at this point now. Like, no, it's not going to be like any actual like meat potatoes to the story. Just a cash grab.
Well, it's just between that and then issue number 2 of Daredevil is going to be $650.
Yeah, my accountant's going to hate me this morning.
My God, it's your dog. All right. Anything else?
No, I don't even know what I'm looking for. I mean, I like the main book, don't get me wrong, but like, I just feel like, I think we got spoiled when we were having Weekly Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
It just feels like every week I'm like, God, there's not a Spider book?
Exactly.
Although, if it's going to cause the quality to go down, what we're doing is fine, but I need a Felicia book, I think. I just, like, Carnage is cool, but I need a Felicia book. I need a Mary Jane book. I would settle for a Mysterio book, you know what I mean? Or a Doc Ock book or something.
I know. It's like, why give every symbiote a book? Yeah, mix it up some.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's all.
You think they're always
I feel like I want to flesh out the our main Spider-Verse a little more because, I mean, God, we know everything about Miles and Gwen at this point.
Well, I think they were trying to ride the hype train of Venom 2, so.
And that kind of backfired. It's like, that's why you should only do like a 3-issue miniseries when it comes to a symbiote. Just saying, for future reference.
Well, at least they got wise before Morbius.
Oh my God, I can't believe Gen Z freaking memed them to re-release it and then it flopped again. That is the funniest freaking stuff I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Oh my God, I saw something. Someone was like, come on, release it a third time. We promise we'll go this time. It's Morbin time.
I know. Terrible. I love it. Keep trolling the big corporations. Screw them. Screw those guys.
But enough with Morbius. Now we need to troll Craven, kids.
Are they actually Are they just? Is it actually going to be? Is it actually going to be filmed? Because look how long it took Morbius to come out.
True, but a lot of that
I
was.
think the reaction they had. They're not gonna.
A lot of it was COVID, though. So.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
They knew it was terrible. That's why they dumped it where they did. April Fools. We got you to spend money. Not me, but y'all be safe.
I mean, I think there's more chance of Craven coming out than that Mexican wrestler one.
Honestly, I think the Mexican wrestler one has better chance than Craven.
Really?
You heard that from me, though.
Oh, my. I mean, the dude was only 2... I don't know.
Naomi only had 5, and she got a whole freaking T-series.
Touche.
So, anything's possible if you try hard enough.
Hey-oh.
Because that Flash movie with Ezra Miller, it's gonna happen.
Ray still hasn't
And
seen
you
it.
don't need to, babes.
Yeah, do yourself...
It's nightmare fuel in the worst way.
Ray, wait till it comes... I think you can watch it at home now, I think. Yeah, get drunk on your fancy man wine, and yeah, well, don't watch it straight.
Don't
yeah,
forget the tank top.
Oh, my. See, Ray, you could have joined us. Lilith would have allowed you to join us tank top-wise.
So, do we have anything special besides our little 900 issue for we're almost over through the 60th year, right? We're almost done. I'm sick of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're in July already, so it's like, yeah, we're already half.
What more do they have in store for us? Nothing.
I know, it's like,
I thought we were getting like a big special book or something.
It's 900, isn't it? I don't know.
No, like kind of like what they did for Superman. I thought we were gonna get that.
I think we were,
Batman.
or did we say that they should do that? But yeah.
No, it was solicited. I could have sworn a while back.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything.
It's like we're supposed to get something kind of similar to Life Story. I thought something like that, like a nice hardcover thingy. I thought, but I guess not.
And that whole Spider-Man 2099 thing's even weird because like that whole. I mean, the series is fine, but it seems like they're introducing like new 2099 characters instead of focusing on Spider-Man.
Of course, they're using Spider-Man to build out that universe.
Oh no, he's going to fight Osborn in the last issue. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. All right. So should we give the kids the homework?
Give them the homework and then give me my bed.
Hey, well. All right. So yes, kids. Next episode will be another sausage fest. So yes,
sausage.
That man in the chat room will be up. Him and Dave Finn. Yes, we'll be covering Spider-Man Unlimited number 12, Spider-Man number 69,
Hell.
and Spider-Man Team Up number 3 with the Fantastic Four.
Will Lilith show up? Will she power through a drunken Saturday night to stay up and join them for the issue 69?
How about no? I want her to, but she won't.
You know what? Call me. Call me on Sunday morning. If I answer, I'll be there.
She's gonna be drunk on something, but not alcohol, kids. Anyway, oh God, should I announce this? Yes. Well, in August, we'll do a Mr. Fear week with Marvel Team Up 92 and Web of Spider-Man 63, and then we'll do 3 weeks of She-Hulk team ups. Then it'll be
She-Hulk, baby.
Then it'll be another Sausage Fest, and then in September, Lilith Hellfire is taking off. The Looney Bin.
Get ready for September, baby.
Oh my God, Ray, sausage sizzle. But yes, Lilith will be off. So yes, in the month of September, you will be getting a bunch of. We'll get 1 or 2 specials on each feed, and you'll be and on most of your regular shows, you'll be getting guest hosts. So guess who's going to be guest hosting Ultimate Spider-Cast, kids? That fake professor himself, Charlie Esser. Once I said that we could do some Superior Spider-Man, some Frog-Man, he's like, man.
We're like, Lilith's away, the cat will play.
So yes, kids.
I heard we were getting a
what?
Full podcast of some sort.
Oh yes, on the Capes and Lunatics podcast right here, kids. Yes, in September you will not be getting a Devil You Know the Daredevil podcast. You'll be getting a 2-part Wonder Man series where myself, Ray, Justin, and possibly Mr. Will Allred himself will be covering between the 2 episodes, the 29 issues and then the 2 annuals of Wonder Man from 1990.
2 episodes?
It's gonna fill in the gap for Daredevil. Oh no, that's
a lot to cover in 2 episodes.
It's gonna be broad. It's gonna be very broad, Lilith Hellfire.
Okay.
And Charlie won't be there, so.
Okay.
Oh no, trust me, Ray's on my frequency anymore about long podcasts. Did you see that last Sons of Krypton? It was over 3 hours long.
As you should. It's a Superman.
He's begging you now, Lilith, for the Sausage Fest. Show up, Lilith. Join us.
Just remind Phil to call me. If I wake up, I wake up.
Call those dogs. Tell them to wake you up. All right, kids. So yes.
Even they'll be asleep. Duh.
Yeah, true. All right, kids. So yes, send your thoughts on all the upcoming goodness. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Again, yeah, next episode is a Sausage Fest, so send your all your questions.
The High Priestess Sausage, get ready.
Sausage.
Ask Ray all his questions. What did he do in high school?
I thought they were Boston Pizza owners. Sounds like a plan, Jan.
Rumpy pumpy.
Anyway, so yes, follow Ultimate Spider-Cast on Facebook, on Twitter. Find all of our shows on various social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The YouTube channel, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Everything goes up there every second of summer 69. Make sure you check out Capes and Lunatics episode 269. Very visual.
Very titillating.
Hey-oh. That's right. That's right. You can see Charlie's titties. Anyway,
for free.
Nah, just some cleavage. So yes, please, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss a second of everything we do.
Smash it.
And of course, most importantly, please subscribe to the Patreon. Again, we're out here paying for this on our own. We
don't have a Joe Robertson giving us extra cash for our terrible pictures.
Jameson's cut us off. So yeah, please subscribe. $3 to $5 gets you exclusive early access to creator interviews, including the once a month Mr. D.G. Chichester himself.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
Chichester checks.
For quality. And of course, superhero movie brackets. We will find the worst superhero movie of all time. It is a hostage situation. And
I'm dragging poor Will Allred into it.
That's right. The July episode will be Halle Berry's Catwoman. Halle Berry's Catwoman versus Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern with special guest Hal Jordan fanboy himself, Mr. Will Allred.
I of course love Hal Jordan.
And
I of course love Jon Stewart.
And you know what? Just for you torturing poor Will, guys. Go. The new Kickstarter's up for Crossover Division 3 came out for the New campaign for 4 is up. So yeah, go support Will, okay?
He's gonna need it. He's gonna need it for therapy.
Exactly. All right. And of course, pick yourself up some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch.
Take a life, save a life. Choice is yours, my friend.
So
Stay thirsty.
Find it all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/CapesandLunatics. Oh, Raiden, stay for the plugs, damn him. All right, Lilith Hellfire.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on the interwebs, find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. Teach me that newfangled thing that y'all do with the voice thing. Find me on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire69, making all the comments and just a little bit of content. Just a smidge.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
Oh, you don't want to know the things I've done.
Spread them out! Let me get a ride on your alligator back, bro. I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so.
It just shout out
Somebody's
to Charlie Esser for showing up like a freaking jailhouse floozy.
Look,
Complete with rolled up cigar.
looking like Tracy Morgan in The Longest Yard. Hey boys! Oh my god! Ray had the perfect point. He's like, "That's not helping your." I'm not in prison.
Somebody's muffins
Yeah, I'm
getting buttered. That ain't my
concerned.
business.
Oh my god! Free Charlie Esser, because no one would pay for him anyway. Thank you, everyone.
Fund his bill. Drop some money in the cash.
Exactly. Just make it rain, kids. All right. Next week, the Sausage Fest. The High Priest of Sausage will be here. I believe Dave Finn will be back.
Fists of sausage.
Maybe Lilith Hellfire. But if not, she'll be back in 2 weeks. But until then, swing on back.
Flip it good.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
I am Connor from the House of L.
And I am Ray from the House of Zod.
We are 2 of the many, many survivors of Krypton's destruction, and we have made our home in Australia, and dare I say, have become Australians, for better or worse. But we have also decided to read Superman comics, read Superman books, watch Superman shows, cartoons, movies, basically everything Superman, and from an Australian perspective as well. Whether you're a seasoned fan, like me,
Or whether you are coming in fresh, wide-eyed and wanting to learn more like me, then this podcast is for you. Join us for our bi-weekly adventures available on all good podcast catchers.
so just search for Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast. We'll be coming to you from Australia or some cosmic dimension, wherever we are that week. Up,
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 and away.